Hey guys, and welcome back to our very slow-paced, methodical Civilization 5 game where I'm barely even out of the, actually I'm still 1400 years before the birth of Christ, so we are moving really slowly, I'm just now realizing. But that's good. Slow is good for me. I'm not a fast-paced decision maker, and I think a lot of the time in the past when I was playing the game and made a lot of mistakes was just because I was moving a little bit too swiftly. And you gotta really think about things, you know. Soul just grew, right? So we had him working this new tile up here. This is good. It actually has a productive, it actually has a hammer on it. We have a lot of plains, so our food's not as good as it could be, but at 12 per turn, I'm not going to complain too much. That's only 10 turns till growth. We need to get a damn aqueduct in here. We should have probably gone with the, what is it, engineering? Well, we still would have had to get masonry construction first, so that would have taken a long time. We'll probably go with masonry next. Although it doesn't really do anything. This actually clears a marsh, so I'm glad to know that we can actually clear a marsh. That's finally answered, okay. Quarry doesn't really help me any right now. I probably wouldn't build the pyramids. I might. Very possible. I wish I could build hanging gardens right now, but I would only do that if I had like a third city that was ready to produce units. Because I want to produce units. I want to take Kiev. I have a feeling that the Songhai is going to settle a city right here that I'm going to want. And we might take that instead, because Songhai is weak compared to us. Alright, so we're waiting on this caravan to get us some money. We're at 0 per turn right now. Okay, Borders of Soul grew. Well, that's nice. It's a river tile anyway. Haven't seen many barbarians coming around threatening anything. That's good. Alright, did you get that mine built now? That's we're at 9 happiness. That is pretty sexy. I guess you're going to go for the bananas next day. Can we do the bananas? Or do we not have the ability to do that? No, we have bronze working, so we can remove jungle. That is jungle, right? I mean, bananas don't really grow in temperate forests, so... Alright, Songhai, what are you doing? I want to know. I got trapping pretty fast. I've got to be gaining on Venice some in terms of text, right? Let's see. World rankings, technologies. Venice is at 17 still, and I've gotten to 12, so I just closed the gap by 2 recently. Alright, and to do that again, I'm probably going to go with masonry. I mean, masonry doesn't really help me a whole lot right now, but it'll lead to composite bowmen. Colosseums will be important a lot later on. And lumber mill is always a good thing to have. I feel torn. Do I want to try the hanging garden or do I want to try the catapults? I think, yeah, they just founded a city that's not exactly where I wanted mine to be, but it's probably worth at least destroying. So this means I can still get a settler in. I might decide to switch to a settler. How many turns would a settler be? Where is he? 9 turns? I can do that. Maybe after the caravan, before the catapults. Am I going to be able to squeeze by this barbarian camp? I don't know. Alright. Go ahead and do those bananas. That's a tall order at 19 turns. I don't know, we might get attacked here, but we're going to risk it. I doubt they'll come out and attack me. Snuck right by them, and now we got some galleys to deal with. And there's some ruins out there. There's a whole nother uninhabited little island. By the way, where the hell's my trireme? Supposed to be exploring with my trireme. I might have to go through Sofia, pissing them off a little bit. But so be it, if I have to. The world beckons to be explored. I really want to know if there's an ocean passage through here, so I'll definitely You know what? There's some iron down there. I need to get that city. This is probably this tipped it in this city's favor. So we're gonna do that settler. And I don't know. We might rush over here and get that, and then try to get this last. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. See how we feel. Orders of Busan have grown. Okay, that's our first grassland in the area. That's a nice option to have. But, wait, no, this is a grassland too. Okay. So, yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here. We might want to run back. Okay, good job. These workers have done their work well, and we now have a farm, and I assume this one's almost done too. So we are at stagnation now because we're building a settler. Is there any way I can get more hammers for my trouble? I really don't think that there is any way to get more hammers right now. I mean, there are no tiles that have 2 hammers that I'm not working on, except for this one. I could buy this, but I'm short. I'm short. Okay, so before we do that, let's go to our caravan here and say that we want to trade with Sidon, right? Because Sidon has a quest. So let's say establish trade route with Sidon. We can't from here. So we're going to relocate you to Busan. Okay, and then from Busan we'll make that trade route happen. Alright, so we've got 2 workers completely done here. I think we probably, from this point, start working on our road. So let's do that. I could also get this wine and trade it. I'm always confused about this. It's more than 3 tiles away from the city. The city can't work it, but I can still get it because it's inside my borders, right? I think that's how it works. Anyway, just go ahead and cross the river. We'll try not to piss you off too bad, Sophia, if we can help it. But it looks like there's a sea passage through there, so that means this city's more valuable over here. And so I might just go ahead and send my settler there first. Alright, you go here and go ahead and start a road. This is going to be a little bit expensive, but we're about to get our first trade route. That's going to pay for the road. Oh, seriously losing grasp on Cape Town? Okay. Good. No. Nothing I can do. They're not throwing out a lot of missions for me to work with here. Oh well. Maybe we'll try again from the north to see what's on this western edge. These are Venetian. What are you doing all the way over here, Venice? Alright then. I might want to say, like, I protect Sophia. I'll go ahead and protect you, Sophia. He's in the medieval era, jeez. Alright, so you guys are going to start a road here, I suppose. And we're going to sail through you, Sophia. I know you're not going to like it. Okay, well, it looks like you won't have to endure us being inside your territory. But look, there's a passage. That's very important. I doubt there's a passage this way, but we should probably check that next. Okay, caravan, make your trade with Sidon. Only 4 gold per turn, but it gives us some pretty nice influence with them. And it's relatively safe. At least until we decide to maybe go to war with Songhai, which we may do. Masonry's done. So this is all making this city over here more appealing, I think. I think I will probably bring this settler over here. I don't... it's a tough choice. I tell you what, why don't these archers... Nah, not the archers. Let's take... This is where horsemen come in really handy. Let's take these spearmen and start heading over to the west. Just to see what's going on. Hello, Kiev. You will be mine. Okay, so there's a catapult in the city. That's significant. They have 18 combat city strength, and they have a warrior. So I believe we can probably take them. It'd be really nice to get composite bowmen. They do range combat 11 versus range combat 7, so that's much better. Horseback riding, also very sexy, especially as stable for soul. Ironworking, we're not ready for it yet. Philosophy would be sweet for the National College, but we're not really ready for it yet. Let's get construction. Alright. Library's almost done, by the way. And so it is a bit of a problem founding our third city. Well, I guess by the time we get ready to do the National College. He'll have a library too. Okay, so there are a lot of Venetian units up here for whatever reason. But it's nice to know that they don't really have any tech advantage as far as the military units go. Okay, so he's friends with me now. He's going to maybe give me a Mohawk warrior. Oh, I need ironworking before they do that. Okay, that might actually be reason to switch. But see, in 18 turns, they probably aren't going to be friendly with me anymore. Yeah. So let's go back to construction. Alright. Although I will get a tech boost when I... No, I don't get a tech boost for building a library if it's not in the capital. Unmet player lost its capital. Jesus. Wow, so there's an even bigger, badder army. Twice the size. Oh, this is what makes me so sad. I play on this difficulty level. But as long as I just continue to expand, then once I meet them, hopefully I'll be ready. Alright, so let's kind of come around there, see what we can see. Okay, I notice another spearman here that's probably headed to protect Kiev. Lost our friendship with Cape Town, that's unfortunate. But what are you going to do when people won't give you any missions? How can I do your missions? Man, Venice is really spamming the... Yeah, I want to take Venice and get my hands on all those lovely, lovely wonders. St. Petersburg comes into view. Does the Trireme have any... You can't bombard at all, right? Okay. Quebec City desires silk. Samarkand. This is Quebec City, desires silk. Okay, they want you to kill some barbarians. Oh, it's that ship. I could send an archer over there. I guess I will. 4 turns. Petra's been built. All the wonders getting gobbled up, of course. Alright, so I guess we do a road like this, over the mountains, and up to Busan, so we'll just leapfrog him. Like a little bit of a sea bridge there. Not quite. Alright, nice to meet you, St. Petersburg. Why did I send these guys out here? Oh yeah, they were going to just like check and see what's going on. No, no embassy for you. That iron is just out of our reach. Unfortunate. There's Venice, so we definitely will want to get a strong navy and sail it around here to pummel Venice into submission. I see 2 spearmen. We can deal with those guys. Especially if we could get some damn swordsmen. Alright, you go ahead and start a road there, and you come here. And I guess... Oh, hello. You're the big bad guy, aren't you? You're the big baddie. No? Are you not? No, you're just like a nice guy floating here at 268. I thought you were the baddie, but you're not. Hanging Gardens, Elizabeth got it. I probably wouldn't have been able to snag it. So that's good to know. You have grown in Busan, so I don't think we want you working that tile. I'd probably rather have you work in this, but then that's stagnation totally, so I guess this is kind of our only option right now. These bananas are just going to take goddamn forever. Okay. 3 turns to library. Night. No, can't get across there. Okay. Should I do a plantation here? I guess I will. It's gonna give me the ability to trade that wine, I think. Okay, so I can't go any further without an open borders agreement. So I'll sail back around the other way, I guess. We got our settler. Alright. I'm gonna start sending him out west. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna come out west. Mongolian trireme. Okay, so he's maybe on a different continent, I'm not sure. But their quest is now going away, so I will return my bowman. Yeah, you're gonna sail back to here and then talk to me. Out away. Novgorod, alright. One of my EU4 enemies. Novgorod. Keep on going. I know you'll probably get locked in, but... So, where did we decide after so much damn deliberation? Right here at the end of this. End of this river. That gives me sheep, wheat, 2 sheep, cows eventually. It also gives me marble, salt. That's it. Yeah, that's it. But a super productive city, especially once I like drain the marshes. And it'll grow big, and yeah, I want that spot. It doesn't have to be coastal because we know that Seoul has access to all this now, so it doesn't matter that it's not coastal. Yeah, already losing my grasp on Sedan. I figured that would happen. We're actually losing money now. Mostly probably because of these roads. Once they finish getting connected, things might start to shape up. Alright, we got that library. That's nice. Okay, are you ready to help the war effort? Or should we be doing something other with you? We're really not getting much in the way of food right now. At least not until this banana plantation gets hooked up. So I might go ahead and just grab a granary. I'm also partial to the idea of getting a barracks. We also have another spot for a caravan. So there's that. Because we're definitely going to want to upgrade our archers in the future. I don't know. Why don't you do a granary? You're still not really ready for what I want you to do. Your ultimate purpose. We're going to have to cross this difficult terrain. It's going to take a minute. Man, the city-states are not helping me out with some quests. I don't know why, but they're just not. They want silk. Who is this? Quebec City, yeah, okay. And they also want me to deal with barbarian units, so we'll just go right back over there. Yeah, this is the spot. Nobody come around my spot. I'm about to get stuck and have to do an open borders agreement. Okay, we don't actually have a road here, but they're building that plantation, so... Seoul has grown and chose this tile. It's kind of shit. It's a bit shit. But there doesn't seem to be anything that's much better. There really doesn't, so I guess we'll lock that one in for now. No longer even friends with Sudan. Okay. Keep sailing around, checking out what Kiev's got going on. Kiev would also be a pretty productive city, I think, in the long run. What is that? That's just a warrior.
Things are to be looked to in a building.
All right, we got construction. We'll look at that in just a second in more detail. Right now, though, I'm trying to figure out what these units... You just got your plain old warrior, you've got a pikeman. Okay, so that's a little bit stronger than just a spearman, right? Yeah, these are just spearmen, so how much stronger? Combat 16. Alright. Spearman combat 11. It's not insurmountable. Especially if we get some of our archers helping out. Alright, I'm kind of partial to horseback riding at this point because I want to get a stable. And I think having at least one horseman in this area is going to be helpful when Venice tries to reinforce. Anyway, that's all the time we got for today. I know it flies by, doesn't it? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next episode.